person and just picking the right character for the job.
It's like looking through a kaleidoscope, dude.
That's what happens whenever you look through lenses that
Wanna see
ain't
mine?
yours.
Yes, I would.
All right.
It'll look almost the same as yours.
Here we go. Arthas
the ones you don't have.
squaring off against
Oh my God.
Emoticon.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I almost have no prescription.
I have
I
a
feel
very
like I can
strong
see better.
I have a strong prescription.
Okay, so Rosalina and Luma, very good in the grappler matchup. Being a puppet character makes it really hard for somebody to get in and get a grab, but Emoticon showing that you do have some solid tools to get rid of Luma.
Sorry it took so long with that. I could just actually see better.
Up B has pretty good separation.
It does, and it's not the easiest. I mean, you can definitely punish it, but sometimes it's worth. And sometimes when Rosa hesitates, it'll be hard.
So that's one of the big things that Emoticon needs to drop is the bad down air habit, because he does quite a few of them.
Yeah, the last couple times that I've seen him play against people,
I feel like it's just a stress or a pressure thing, because it doesn't happen like against me.
Maybe.
Doesn't do against me that much.
Well, he stopped doing it against me because I'd kill him every time he did it.
Yeah.
But
Maybe it's just a stress test. Maybe, I mean, so here's a very real thing that I wholeheartedly believe in. You always have to try your gimmicks against your opponent.
That's true.
I agree.
Oh, he misses the ledge.
You always have to try the gimmicks because you never know if they're prepared for them. And if you get free stocks, then you get free stocks. If you get away with stuff for free, if you get landing as a heavy for free in a matchup because your opponent doesn't know what to do about it, hey, suddenly the matchup's much better.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
test it once. If you see your opponent's very capable of dealing with it, all right, that's still a bad move. Not going to use it.
Okay, Winky's air dodge is actually been really good.
Yeah, I agree.
I like that Arthas
one-
right there, by the way, was just ready for Winky to just use the forward tilt to hit the Luma, and then was like, all right, now I'll punish you because I know you're going to do that. But now, scary situation here. Luma getting knocked away by that Bowser Bomb, and will take out the Luma. We'll see how he keeps Arthas from getting back to the ledge. He does not.
Ooh, tries to go for the 2-frame. Doesn't get it. Ooh.
He's
Goes for the
really
Koopa
getting
Claw.
these Bowser Bombs.
All right, we
Yeah.
only need to see 60% on the board before this boy is killing with up throw up air.
Is there how to win with Bowser.com?
There is.
Okay.
Well, at least there's a chart that I have handy dandy.
Okay.
The typical percent window for Rosa is going to be 73 to 85, but with 100% rage, you drop 11.
Okay.
So we only need to see 60% on
Oh,
this
but doesn't
boy.
quite get.
Oh,
but
you
definitely
smack
does hit
him
Luma.
out of the picture. Okay, at 123%, we dropped 17, so he is very close to in range. Like a jab or some pummels away.
That's a scary dude. I feel like Emoticon's also the kind of guy to know those percentages too.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm
Separation.
a little bit off. I'm over exaggerating. At 45.
Oh, he's looking for it.
Yeah. I think if he gets that grab, he does one pummel, then gets the up throw.
At 150, we dropped 19%. So that's, we round up to 20.
Oh.
He would still need to be at 53. Or
That
50.
was the time for those good air dodges that we've been seeing from him, by the way.
Yeah.
He had been doing a lot of really good air dodges close to the ledge, and I guess he was just afraid that Arthas was going to adapt, but just those down airs kept coming at the same tempo, and when you're just too afraid to stick with that tempo because it's been working, you'll get it. Sometimes you have to go, if they're not punishing me for mixing it up, then, or for not mixing it up, then I just won't mix it up.
Yeah, and he's going to take him to FD. I personally find this stage pick a little questionable.
The idea is I'm a grappler and you can't retreat to platforms, but in this matchup, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably the town was banned. And where else do you want to go? Do you want to go back to Smashville?
Oh
That
my
didn't work out
God.
for me. I don't want to go to Battlefield against Rosa. I don't want to go to Lilat.
No.
I mean, you don't really have that many options. Oh, that was meant to be up B out of shield. Really unfortunate. Ended up getting a jump kick. To get a jump up B out of shield as Bowser with his humongous jump squat.
That takes some skill, baby.
I mean, but not the good kind.
No.
I mean,
So
if you're
the bad luck
trying to
kind.
do it, and that was that might have been intentional. Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
The aerial first hit of Bowser up B does like 8. It does like 10 damage, or higher,
Look at the
and a
timing.
lot of knockback. So he might have been trying to get rid of Luma with that, actually,
Okay.
which would have been pretty impressive.
There's another good air dodge.
Oof. This is
Max
this is an
rage.
extremely rough situation.
This is the problem with playing a heavy is you just get taken to 190 and you never got to see the stage.
Yep. Yep-a-rooney.
Does
All
get
right.
it there. Is gonna try and take care of Luma. Yep.
Does it just with the jabs. Okay.
And that's the first grab he's got
My
all day.
lord. Okay.
Not.
I don't think I've ever seen that work, but I'm always afraid that I will see it work one day.
I mean, it worked when nobody knew what was going on
Oh,
with the patches. The patch just came out, and they're like, oh, hey, sometimes it's not guaranteed that I'm going to die at 60 because he grabbed me. I got air dodge.
yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm going to drop kick. He's dead. No, Luma!
I'm
why?
actually a little upset there because Luma was just barely out of range of up throw.
Yeah, the collateral damage hitbox.
Yep.
And that damage, that collateral damage.
It's actually so good. That
it
up throw hitbox is so good.
slings, it slings
My goodness.
Luma off stage.
Rosa Bowser does not look fun, dude.
No, it looks like probably the least fun that anyone's had in tournament all day.
Probably, yeah.